Right, I've got Alberto Kumi with me. He's an undefeated professional fighter.
Of course, yes.
And he's back out on March the 18th.
No, February 18th.
February the 18th. I don't know why I said March. February the 18th. Black Clash Promotion show at Bowlers, I believe it is.
That's right.
So we haven't caught up for a while, man. What you been doing? Been working hard? Been keeping busy?
Yeah, of course. I think when I last saw you, it was probably like 2019.
I think I had a lot less grey hair, like I said to you on the message.
Yeah, you look younger by the minute, obviously. I had my last amateur fight back then, and then I was just in transition to turning professional, and you know, got the great advice from Sean Crew, and then he took me on board. Had to prove myself in the gym, and then it's been a growing journey since. And then, as you know, I made my debut July 30th last year, and then it was a great performance. Not up to my expectations, but it was good enough for the crowd, you know. I was able to put the opponent down in the 3rd round and then cruise to a points victory. Ever since, I've just been in the gym working hard, perfecting my craft, and then looking to put on great performances. And then on February 18th, you see the best of me to come.
There's been a bit of a gap between your pro debut, obviously, and now.
Yeah.
So you know, I know what it can be like sometimes. There's like it's hard to get fights, or you've got you know. But you're now at this stage of your career where you're really ready to push on now. You want to push on now, don't you?
There's no time wasting, and once the ball gets rolling for February 18th, just keep moving. You know, every obstacle that comes in the way gets crushed, and then that's the energy I'm bringing.
Yeah. Well, I've seen you over the years sparring. I've always seen you putting in that work. You're fit as a fiddle. You know, you're in good shape. But you know, what have you learned from all that sparring you've done over the years with good kids?
Oh man, it's been absolute gems. You know, like I've been in the ring with Jack Catterall, as you know, I was back in the day, so you get a couple of rounds with him. And then there were so many things that I used to learn from him, even just the ring generalship, you know, handling yourself as a professional. And then, you know, just being in the shadows of people like Jordan Thompson, you know, that whole camp back there was just a great setup, wasn't it? So I picked up so many things, you know, how to handle yourself as a professional, like I said, you know, keeping in shape, never staying out of the gym, you know, just being persistent, consistent, and just learning each day, being like a sponge. So it takes you so far. Man.
Great rounds there with Jack Catterall. I remember back in the day, it was a great setup there, and you know, with Jack Catterall, I mean, we've seen how good he is. So, and you were there in the ring with him.
Man, I was rooting for him before that fight, and there were so many people against him. But then, obviously, he showed all these doubters that there was no room for excuses that night. Then
is he winning the rematch?
I think so, absolutely. Yeah, I think.
What did you learn from Jack in the actual ring then? Like, you know, because he's very, very tricky to pin down. So that must have helped you, like, with timing and all that stuff.
Yeah, being calculated and then keeping a composure. He's very good at that. And then, you know, just your ring generalship, you can't just be reckless and then just thinking it's a physical warfare. It's more mental than most might believe. So yeah. Yeah,
and in fact, it was Jordan who said, you know, he put out a message saying, can you go and get on Alberto and give him some pressure. You know, he rates you highly as well, doesn't he? So that's he's going well at the minute, knocking people out left, right, and centre.
Oh man.
He can punch, can't he?
Yeah, he can punch, man. Them hands, man. Nuclear arms, I call him. No one knows that, but that's what I call him. Yeah, man. He was another person to train alongside. You know, just he brings that intensity, that character, and then them two being alongside them two, man. Like, what more can you ask for when you're an up-and-coming prospect? And I picked up so much from them, and I appreciate the times, even though there were hard times, man. I came through it, and then here I am today. Got my next fight February 18th, like I said, so I'm looking to put on a show and then, you know, just keep that momentum going. Got a great promoter, Pat Barrett, who's looking to just keep my journey going for the right direction. Alright.
Alberto, give everyone your social media handles, man.
My social media, Instagram, you can catch me on Instagram, it's alberto.k, and Facebook is Alberto Kumi. And then my Twitter, I'm not on it so much, but that's growing. You find me on there as alberto.k. And then you can get at me for my fight tickets. I'm always available to do the deliveries or post them out to you and reserve them for you on fight night.
You heard the man. Tune in February 18th, and he's always ready for deliveries.
Yes, sir.
And he's going to be delivering in the ring. Okay, appreciate your time, man.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks, Aki.